Welcome to Sports Chat with Greg and Bryan. He's Greg.
That's Bryan.
And, before we get into this, if you like it, please like the video. We'd appreciate that a lot. And if you'd subscribe to the channel, that'd be really cool. And write a comment. One of us will answer it, if you care.
I care. Yeah, leave us a comment on if you think you're talking about something or talking about something you like, you don't like. We're morons. That's probably true, but
Well, yeah.
But I mean, yeah, give us a like and subscribe and a comment. We'd really appreciate it.
Okay, so Greg, I know that you've been completely just engulfed in the Winter Olympics. It's been the focal point of your life for the last 2 weeks. And beyond figure skating, what's the other thing, Greg?
Well, I don't want to say it's been the focal point of my life for the last 2 weeks, but I like curling.
Okay. Now,
not many people do, but
Okay, what started this?
Because you can have a beer and curl, or ice, stones. I don't know.
And I hadn't thought about this, but if you did have a beer, you could put it on the ice while you're playing.
Absolutely.
And it would stay cold.
Yeah, back in my beer drinking days, that would have been really fun.
That would have worked.
We should have done curling, Bryan, instead of racquetball.
Oh, we're not talking about any of that.
Let's talk racquetball.
Let's not.
Okay. Well, let's get into this video a little bit, all right?
All right. So, and I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, I know nothing about curling other than the fact that they use brooms and they throw a thing.
They don't throw.
I know a lot about cricket now. I don't know anything about curling. So here we go.
I don't know a ton about curling. I just like watching it because they get really into it by throwing what they call stones or sliding stones down a shuffleboard table with ice.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, let's talk curling.
Okay.
How to play, and what's the real deal with the sweeping and the yelling? Let's get into it. 2 teams take turns sliding 20-kilogram granite stones down a 45-meter sheet of ice. The team that's closer to the center of the house, the target at the end of the ice, wins.
Okay, so pause for just a second. So the round rings at the end is the house.
Well, yeah, at first I thought you got more points for getting him into certain spots, but you don't. That just sort of identifies, I think, helps them identify which is closer.
Okay, but here's my thing. That's not a house. It's an igloo. It's round.
People live in igloos, Bryan.
Not for a long time.
Long enough.
Well, just to get them out of a snowstorm, but they don't live in them, full time. That it's not a house.
Why is it not a house?
It's a dartboard. It's just a dartboard that's on the floor.
Hold on a second. Did you watch Happy Gilmore?
No, don't bring in golf. You will not like how this conversation is going to go.
Did you watch Happy Gilmore?
I have never seen Happy Gilmore.
Well, at some point in time, because he couldn't make a putt, they said, just put the ball where it wants to go. It wants to go home, Happy. Put the ball in its home.
Okay, but
the home is circular.
But they're not calling it a home. They're calling it a house.
They just said, put the ball in its home. It wants to go home.
No.
The
That's
stone
Happy Gilmore.
wants to go home.
No, you're making that up because you're bringing in Happy Gilmore. I'm saying that it's a dartboard.
Okay, so here I'm going to interrupt you. Anybody that lives in a circular home, give us a like or a comment, all right? Because I want to prove Bryan wrong on this. Because I know there are people in the world.
Yes.
What about
a yurt?
A yurt.
Okay, you can live in a yurt.
That's circular.
Yes.
Okay.
The vast majority of homes are not round. Okay.
Okay. So we're just going to go with the flow like the sheep off the end of the cliff.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let's keep going. I'm down though with this.
A curling team usually has 4 players, including a key strategist called the...
First of all, there's another thing. I've never seen a curler that has that kind of muscle right there, okay?
And they do play mixed curling though.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, but now here's just a second. Pause this. They cannot be married. There is no way, because if the husband is throwing the stone and the wife is sweeping and the husband's yelling at her, this is going south fast. It does not work. It will never work. You will never be a successful team. If it's the other way around and the wife is yelling at the husband, then everything's okay. But I'm just telling you, if the husband's yelling at the wife, she's going to go, "You can't tell me what to do." And everything's going out. Right there.
That would be redneck curling right there. I would like, yeah, all right, okay. I
The
think you're
game is
wrong
made
about
up
that,
of
by the
6
way.
to
But
10 rounds.
I think the world
called
champions are
ends.
married.
In each end, both teams will throw 8 stones. After all the stones are thrown, the team with the stone closest to the center of the house gets a point. And if they have more stones closer to the center than their opponent, they count as well. Oh, and there are no ties. If the score is tied at the end of the game, extra ends are played until there's a winner.
Well, what? Okay, just hang on. So, if I understand this, the team that has the most stones in the middle,
No,
closest to the middle, gets a point. Or is it the team that has one stone close to the middle gets the point?
I'm going to replay what they said, but I'll tell you what it is. The person that's closest is the only one that will score.
Okay.
But if they have more stones, let's just say I have 3 stones in there and you have 2 stones in there.
Mm-hmm.
I have one that's really close.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have one that's the second closest. And then I have 2 more that are closer.
Then my second
that
stone.
are just outside your second one, but closer than your third one.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to get 2 points.
So is that the most you can score?
No, you can score. You could probably score 8 if you throw in 8 stones. That means the other people have thrown them off the ice. That would be you and I against those guys, all right? Because first of all, we would throw it and slip going down the ice. Okay. You ever walked on ice?
No, it ain't happening.
So I'm gonna rewind.
Yeah, go back
I'm
again.
gonna rewind this a
this
little bit. I think it's about there. Let's see.
To the center than their opponent, they count as well.
Oh, I missed
Oh,
it. I missed
and
it. Okay, hold on.
There we go.
We'll go there.
Closest to the center of the house gets a point.
Okay.
And if they have more stones closer to the center than their opponent, they count as well. Oh, and there are no ties. If the score is
So they
tied
got
at
2
the end of the
points
game,
there.
extra
Right,
ends are
okay.
played until there's a winner. Throughout an end, teams may throw a variety of shots. Guards, which block the house. Draws, to place stones in play. Taps, if they want to reposition a stone. And takeouts, to knock out your opponent's stones. But stones don't glide straight. They react to the ice and curl as they slide.
Oh,
That's
so
where the
there we got
sweeping
curling.
comes in.
thought it was
Sweepers
called the
can
sweeping.
alter the surface of the ice,
I'm gonna-
helping
I'm
to
gonna
control
rewind
the
this a
outcome.
little
Okay.
bit. So
Yeah,
this is
all right.
this is what you really like, so that the husband and wife are working together here.
Well, okay. Well, see, now that would work
exactly.
if the husband and wife are both sweeping at the same time because they're both doing the housework together.
There you
That would work. But I'm just telling you, if the husband is the guy that's shoving the stone down and he's going to yell at his wife, it ain't working. It just isn't.
Sweepers can alter the surface of the ice, helping to control the
Well-
outcome of the shot.
Okay, just a
Great
second. Pause
sweep.
this. Why do they have 2 sweepers?
So they need to remove more ice faster.
I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm saying.
Why do they have 2 sweepers? Because they
Yes.
have to remove a lot of ice in order to make it curl in. So
Well, then
you need a double sweeper.
I want to be the one that's in front so I don't have to work as hard.
You're like the back guy on the bicycle.
Well, no, because if I'm in front, then all I have to do is just go, okay, we're kind of going this direction. And if you're the person that's behind me, you're the guy that's going, okay, I got to make sure this is smooth.
I got to
Everything
make
else.
up for
want
the
to be
lack
the
of
lazy guy.
that lack of laziness of my.
I want to
for
be the
other guy.
lazy guy.
Thing
All right, well,
can
that's
be a
fine.
real workout,
They're both
and
sweating.
often turns a good shot into a great shot. Sometimes you'll hear their teammates screaming out some subtle words of encouragement, too. Having the last shot in an end is an advantage called the hammer, a powerful tool to take control of a game. Score with hammer, and you give it up next end. Miss, and you keep it. At its heart,
Whoa, 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 whoa,
beyond
whoa,
strict-
whoa,
Whoa
whoa,
is
whoa,
right.
whoa, whoa,
Hang
whoa,
on
whoa,
here.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
So
whoa.
you're rewarding failure?
Hold on a second about that hammer thing.
Yeah, no, we're going to reward failure.
Hold on.
You failed, so you get to do it again.
a
Okay, that's
powerful
different.
tool to take control of a game. Score with hammer, and you give it up next end. Miss, and you keep it. At its
Yeah.
heart,
Okay,
beyond
pause it for just a
strategy.
second.
I'm flabbergasted.
It should be the other way around. If you fail with the hammer, you should have to give it up. If you win with the hammer, you should be able to keep it.
They should just alternate it. I don't care if you score or don't score. The hammer gets switched around.
That's not how they do it. They reward failure.
So
This is like everybody gets a trophy.
no, but what you could do is like, okay, I'm setting myself up for a good toss here. I've got the hammer. I'm the last one to go. I'm going to set myself up, and all of a sudden they come through and clear me out. I'm like, well, if I'm up by like 3 points, I'm going to want to keep the hammer, so I just won't score. If I don't want to get rid of the hammer because we're going in and we're up, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to keep the hammer
For when I need it.
for when I really need it. That makes.
I didn't create the game. It just.
I'm beginning not to like it now. I might jump over back to underwater basket weaving.
And
Or
athleticism,
belt sander
curling
racing.
is
Well, I'll never
fundamentally
leave
a
that.
game of honor and integrity. It's fun to watch, easy to learn, yet incredibly challenging to master. Curling is a game for life.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on.
All right.
It's an honor. It's we're going to shake hands at the end, which I agree with 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure if you watched Sweden versus Canada. But they were dropping F-bombs at each other
They were not being very
because they
sportsmanlike.
both cheated.
Yeah, I guess they both did.
Because I think what happened was the Canadian guy pushed it with his
Yep, he shoved
finger,
it in
which you're not supposed to do after
Right.
it. You're only supposed to hold the handle, or whatever they call that little thing. And then I think the Swedish people came and like quickly moved some stones out of the way so nobody could see if it was actually.
Oh, okay, I saw that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they did.
Yeah.
So
So
they moved him before anybody had a chance to really.
but that
look
was
and
after the
get it.
push as well.
Was it after the push?
Yeah.
Ah,
And then they said, well, you want to see it on video? And they dropped a couple F-bombs.
right. Yeah, that wasn't very good sportsmanship on
That
either
was
side.
not. So anyway, I'm going to learn a lot more about curling.
Okay, that's probably about as much as I'm ever going to learn.
No, we might go to the U.S. World Curling Championships.
It's in Duluth, Minnesota.
Exactly.
I know where the curling place is in Duluth. We walked.
We might
right
go get
by it.
lessons, Brian.
Oh my God!
Who would not want Greg and Bryan, Sports Chat with Greg and Bryan, to come to their Duluth and the
It's in
11
Minnesota.
subscribers that we have,
Hey,
we would build up. It would blow that up. They would want
Well,
us to come.
we'll do some field trips, but
Well, I'm going to spring training.
Duluth. I've been to Duluth. I spent a
We
week
can
there
get
one night.
pants, Duluth pants.
I got to tell you though, I like Duluth. Duluth is a really cool city. I was really shocked. I was expecting it to be kind of like like a rusted out old town. It's not. It's really cool.
Have you ever been to Canton, Ohio?
No.
It's beautiful.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you, Duluth is cool. I like
Duluth is cool too. I saw a pretty cool. I mean, Canton's pretty cool too. I saw a pretty cool, just band right there, just like a local band playing. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
So anyway, we're off on a whole different game.
Yeah, this is we're out there.
Let me.
All right. Anyway, if you liked our conversation, please like the video. There's a spot right down there that you can click and subscribe to the channel. We'd appreciate that very much. And write a comment. Are we right or wrong about this whole curling thing? Personally, I think I've learned about as much as I'm ever going to learn, unless Greg forces me to go to some uh,
We're
curling
go-
festival
We're going to go to a
somewhere
curling festival.
and learn how to curl. So that's about it. All right, Greg, any final thoughts?
I don't have any final thoughts other than the fact that I'm going to learn more about curling, and I don't understand the hammer rule. I got to figure that out, why that came into
Yeah.
place, because that doesn't sound like a good rule to me. But
Uh,
anyway, give us a like and a subscribe and give us a comment too. All right. We would really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.